Hi guys, excuse me. Welcome back to my channel, and I really hope that you are going to stop watching this video, drop everything, and go outside and enjoy the last 2 days of the summer 2015. I know it sounds crazy, but officially the summer will be over on Monday, and I just encourage everyone to go do something fun, something enjoyable, meet your friends, make a nice picture or a video, whatever you want, just to remember, because we will never have a summer of 2015. We definitely will have more beautiful summers, but make this one special. Anyway, if you did not follow my advice and you're still here, today's video is going to be, I have been thinking how to call it or how to name it, and I can't, maybe by the end of the video I will have an idea, but I probably will start what I want to say in this video from this. I am one of those people who gets very excited about something new. It will be Monday because it's Monday, the first day of the month, the first day of the summer, new year, blah blah blah. And I don't know how to explain that, but of course whatever I would start, I would always fail at it. But I don't know, I still get excited about the possibility to start something new. That's how it gets me. And I just, for past year has been quite tough on me. On September 2014, I was betrayed by a friend, and I lost my job. I lost everything pretty much that I had. I lost the savings and everything. And since then, I've been struggling to build my own business, to find some part-time job, because I don't want to give up on on building my business. I have been struggling to pay my bills. I have been struggling with some personal issues, like I always wanted to quit smoking. Not always. I just started thinking how to quit smoking, and I want to quit smoking. It's not healthy. It's not, I'm not gonna count the reasons, why. I want to lose weight. I want to become consistent in my life. And I feel like, it was always fun to start something new. It's always exciting to start something new. But when you get to the part that you are tired of it, or you get bored, some people don't give up. They just go through the phase and they keep going because it becomes a habit. And me personally, I used to give up. And when you get older, it kind of gets you that getting younger, I'm 26 already, and I know for a lot of people, who are 35 or whatever, 40, they're like, oh, you're a baby, you still have so much time to do stuff. And I kind of get it, but for me, I feel like, okay, I'm 26, will be 27 next year, and whatever I wanted in my life, I feel like I didn't even move a bit close like this to it. So thank to God, this past 2 months have been much more profitable, I would say. than the other ones, and I managed to pay my bills on time. I managed to pay my friends back that I lended money. I managed to save extra hundreds of dollars, just to, and I just started to be more smarter with money. And I hope to God that my business will go in September, because I have something big happening. And I finally found a part-time job till maybe the end of October. So it's not that much money. It's only, I think, like $400 a week, but it's stable income, and it's very flexible schedule, so I can definitely manage that. So thank to God, I'm kind of getting back on track, getting back on my feet. And I started thinking about achieving those goals in my life that I wanted to do for a long time. I want to lose weight. I want to become consistent in everything that I do. I want to become consistent in my skincare regimen, in my beauty regimen, in the time I wake up, and I want to have a schedule. I want to go to the gym. There are so many things that, I'm like good for 2 weeks, and I'm like, ugh, I've been so good for 2 weeks. I enjoy, I deserve a break or something like that. And I think that, or for example, I haven't smoked for 3 days. I deserve a cigarette instead of keep going without cigarettes. And it just, I don't think I'm the only one out there, right there, yeah, you. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to my issues, to my personal issues. And I have been thinking to do this thing like vlogging. I know a lot of people do vlogging about everything. Vlog number 1, first day without cigarettes, or vlog number 5, or whatever, So for me, because I have so many issues to fix, I have created a plan, which will consist actually of 5 factors. Five, not factors, what's the good word? Like 5 segments, that's a good word. The first is a routine, morning routine. I do have enough time in the morning on most of my days to wake up on time, to have breakfast, to have coffee, to work out, to take a shower, like a normal person. I'm not talking that I'm taking shower, but like a normal person. Wash my hair, do my hair, put my makeup on, get my lunch ready, and be on time. That's like number 1 for me. Number 2 is planning your week, which is related. I know it kind of can be related to morning routine, but for me, I would say the next segment is like a schedule where I can plan my meals, my day, get my to-do list done on time, my bill pay, and tracking my finances. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do, like number 2. Number 3 for me is quitting smoking. I have tried a lot of different things in order to quit smoking. I'll be honest with you, Chantix really worked, but I do realize that I have to overcome it in my mind. The only way that has ever worked for me was to give the pack of cigarettes, to one of my either roommates or to my friend. Usually it's roommates because I can see them every single day. And slowly cut down, which means if I smoke right now a pack a day, I would give up on 5 cigarettes for the first 2 weeks. That's what I plan to do in September. And then 10 cigarettes for the next 2 weeks. So literally, that I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I will make a commitment to myself, to YouTube, to you guys there, because I feel like that's going to be the best motivation for me if I make a commitment. And I do want to give up, and I want to, I mean, I wish I could just wake up and not smoke. But I mean, I've seen so many people doing that. I watched a lot of YouTube videos where people share their stories and they won't go to cold turkey. Cold turkey does not work for me. I don't know, with quitting smoking, no me. So I think that if I can manage to cut down my smoking in half in a month, something good will come out of it. I really want to meet New Year with that, you know, being smoke free. I really want to have the first New Year where one of my New Year resolutions will not be to quit smoking. So I feel like in 4 months, it's a really good time. I mean, it's a really good and long enough period to cut down on smoking to the point where I don't need it anymore. I am going to create a more detailed plan, and I will talk to you about it in one of my vlogs. The fourth part segment of my big plan, as I call it, is going to be exercising. Why exercising? Because I am not an active person. In general, there are some days where I have to do so much stuff, run so many errands, that I'm super active, I'm exhausted, and I feel like I've ate so messy, but I didn't put the weight on. And there are some days, most of my days, where I'm just relaxing and which is not good. I want to incorporate a healthy, good amount of at least to make sure I establish a habit. So for me, the main part is to establish a habit to exercise. Plus, if I quit smoking, or at least if I cut down on smoking, I know it's gonna work out. Why? Because it's so much easier to not to run. I'm not talking about some crazy running on the treadmill, but it's so much easier to just be active when you cut down or you quit smoking. I've quit a couple of times and I know the feeling. The fifth one is the food. Food, weight loss, I don't know how to call it yet, but it's all about the way I eat. And as every one of us who is overweight or fat, I mean obese, whatever you want to call it, I call myself overweight. Every overweight person, we know what makes us fat and what makes us lose weight. Maybe I will say something that will not be relative, or that some people won't agree, but we are the reason that we are overweight. I am the reason I am overweight. There are no excuses. Yes, there are some exceptions, like hormones or genes. That's what I've read. Plus, there are some psychological reasons. So I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about people who love to eat like I do. But I also have another problem. I don't eat regularly. And every single diet book, every single dietitian tells you, if you eat healthy food, healthy doesn't have to be disgusting. If you eat healthy food, in small portions 5 or 6 times a day in order not to throw your body into starvation mode, you will lose weight. And guess what? I have tried this before and it really works. But when you throw your eating plan out of your priority list, you lose it. You lose it completely, and then you think that, let's say, you've been good for 2 days. Yes, I'm talking about days. And then you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so crazy busy, or I want to sleep an extra hour and, I'll grab something, or, I'll grab something on the go, or this or that. If you want to lose weight in a healthy way, I do believe that you have to make it a priority. So these are 5 things that I want to change in my life this year. I'm not saying that I will be perfect at it. Definitely I can slip once or twice or maybe even 10 times. But this time I want to make sure I'm serious about stuff, because I have my life standing on the plate, if that makes sense. I feel like it's very important this time. And if I am putting such a personal video out there, I want to make sure that I'm committed. And I do promise that I will follow not every single step, but most of my steps made by me, because I think that I am a problem and I am a solution at the same time. So I really hope that you will guys join me in this journey to better me. That's how I call it, my big plan. And if one of you overcame any kind of addiction or any kind of a personal issue as I have, please comment, please private message me. I think that together we can make a difference. I think that it's not okay that our kids grow up without knowing very simple principles of eating, of healthy eating, cooking. And it's shame on me because I know how to cook, and I do cook really good. I cook delicious meals. My roommate, if I cook something, she loves it. And it's not, I'm Ukrainian, but my dad was Russian, so I kind of know Ukrainian and Russian cuisine, and it's very heavy, it's very fattening, but it's delicious. But me being in America for 7 years or almost, I kind of learned some tricks and tips, let's put it that way, how to make delicious but healthy meals. And oh my god, it's not even me. If you know basic cooking, it's a huge help. And I feel like shame on me that me knowing all this information, me knowing all this tips and tricks on how to make food delicious and healthy at the same time, still not lost weight. So I want this time to be serious. I want this time to be the last time, and I want to enter 2016 as a better me, healthier, prettier, better me. So this is pretty much it for this video. If you have been with me for these 20 minutes, thank you so much, and you already a part of it. So yeah, stay tuned. In the next 2 days, I'm going to upload a couple first videos where I'm going to just tell you what I plan to do, and you never know, maybe something that works for me will work for someone who has the same issue right there. you guys, thank you so much for support. That means huge to me. And stay positive and lovable. Bye bye.